See what happens when I rotate my grip? That was his wrist starts to get twisted. From here, I just come up, boom, and you can do your short chokes. You can go full rear naked choke, however you prefer. See what happens when I rotate my grip? That was his wrist starts to get twisted. From here, I just come up, boom, and you can do your short chokes. You can go full rear naked choke, however you prefer. So boom, number one, I sprawl, right? We've been through this a bunch. I sprawl, I push the head down. You can spin either way you want. Boom, spin this way, it's fine. I make my seat belt, and you can take the back any which way you want to take the back, okay? First thing we're gonna do is I make my seat belt and I make my figure four. Very important, all right? Now my partner from here, he addresses the grips. We do the defense first. He addresses the grips, and from here he's gonna start to pummel, so he makes sure he's not getting choked. He pummels his legs out of this figure four. One, just like that. The second one, he's gonna pummel it a second time. Now, wow, look, my figure four becomes more of a scissor than a figure four. It's hard for me to get it back. Now from here, he can go 2-on-1, loop the head, and then it's a race to see who gets on top first. He's got my grip, so his elbow should get to the floor first, and then we see who gets up first, all right? He gets on top or he gets back to a full guard, all right? So, one more time. We're here. I do the opposite side this time. We're in the figure four, so this time he'll escape. He makes his grips. But he pummels his legs, one, he pummels the second one, two. Now his head goes to the floor, and then he doesn't even need to go 2-on-1 or loop the head because his elbow is gonna go to the floor. His shoulder goes to the floor right away, this inside. Now it's a race again to see who gets on top first. As we go, oh, and then see who wins, all right? So now we're gonna go on to a grip break that my friend Scotty tried at the Next Generation Martial Arts in Homa showed, okay? So show from the front angle first, and then we'll do from the side angle. So my partner 2-on-1's right here, all right? So we're gonna do a grip break and a variation of a choke. Partner 2-on-1, sometimes guys have really strong grips and it's hard, like fatiguing on my arm here, all right? And he'll start to loop, right? And start to escape, cause me problems. So from here, my free arm goes through, right? Like how it normally was, you know, here. It's just gonna go a little bit more. I'm gonna open my other hand and I'm gonna lock my hands together. Now, from here, even if my partner's holding on strong, just the leverage of pulling my grip to me and rotating my wrist towards me somewhat wrist locks him. It's not gonna tap him probably, but it's gonna make that grip really weak. From here, it's a simple thing just to push this down and then I spider crawl my hand up. Now we started going over our one arm submissions, our one arm choke. My hand is here where he cannot reach up and grab any of my fingers. My head is into him, and then I'm gonna pull my elbow back behind his shoulder. All right. So again, we're here. He's 2-on-1 right here, and now it's hard. All right. So I'm holding on tight, head next to the ear. I'm gonna go over and lock my hands like this, meatball grip or gable grip. Then look what I've kind of come in close to the grip right here, Landon. See what happens when I rotate my grip? That was his wrist starts to get twisted. From here, I just come up, boom, and you can do your short chokes. You can go full rear naked choke, however you prefer. Okay? So last time, the grip, he goes 2-on-1. I go over, I lock my hands, wrench it, wrist wrench. From here, I draw it up, all right? If his chin was down, like tuck, there you go, then I put a little squeeze on it. He's probably gonna have to defend, pushing up with the other hand. There you go, then I'll take it out and I'll put in the other arm and I'll go to the other side, all right? So that's a little sequence for you guys. I take the back, and obviously I wanna get to the figure four. This is always a good spot to be in, all right? From here, if he's got the 2-on-1, wrist wrench, boom, make my grips. You can start to look to finish just like so. All right. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. And then, okay,
appreciate it.